Hey there, fellow desk warriors. This is Laura from Keynnect, and welcome back to another presentation packed with value for dispatchers. If you've ever stared at a screen at 3 a.m. wondering why your driver just took a scenic route through downtown Chicago with a 53-footer, this one's for you. Today we're settling the age-old debate that's been tearing dispatcher break rooms apart for years: PC Miler versus Trucker Path. Think of it as the software equivalent of Coke versus Pepsi, except one costs more than your monthly coffee budget, and the other one actually tells you where to find decent coffee. Let's start with the big kahuna: keeping our drivers legal and our DOT officers happy. PC Miler enters the ring wearing a three-piece suit. PC Miler is like that veteran dispatcher who's been here since CB radios were high-tech. It knows every low bridge, weight restriction, and hazmat route from here to Timbuktu. Out of the box, it's generating routes that won't get your driver stuck under a 12-foot bridge in downtown Boston. And trust me, we've all been there. The peace of mind factor? Priceless. Well, actually it has a price, and we'll get to that nightmare later. Trucker Path Plus. Google Maps tags in. Now, Trucker Path with Google Maps is like your millennial driver who's surprisingly competent but keeps you on your toes. Trucker Path knows the truck routes, but Google Maps? That thing will send your 80,000-pound rig down a bike path if you're not careful. It's like having a really smart intern who occasionally suggests taking the Pinto through a monster truck rally. Winner: PC Miler, because nothing says job security like not having to explain to safety why your driver is doing a 47-point turn on Main Street. Fuel planning, where math meets misery and every penny counts. PC Miler's approach. PC Miler calculates fuel consumption like your accountant does taxes, methodically, accurately, and with all the personality of a spreadsheet. It'll give you state-by-state mileage for IFTA reporting, which is great if you enjoy paperwork as much as root canals. The fuel stop recommendations? That's an add-on, because apparently knowing where to buy diesel is a luxury feature. Trucker Path strikes back. But here's where Trucker Path shines brighter than a chicken light convoy. Live diesel prices? Check. Real-time parking availability? Double check. Reviews that tell you whether the restroom is cleaner than a truck stop bathroom? Spoiler alert, it's not, but at least you're warned. Triple check with a side of thank God someone finally gets it. Plus fuel discount programs that actually save money instead of just promising to. Revolutionary concept, I know. Winner: Trucker Path. Plus Google Maps. Because knowing the pilot down the road has 3.89, diesel beats finding out it's $4.50 after your driver's already committed to the exit. Nothing quite like telling a customer their freight will arrive sometime between now and the heat death of the universe. PC Miler's old school reliability. PC Miler gives you transit times based on truck-specific speeds, which sounds fancy until you realize it doesn't know about that construction project that's been going on since the Clinton administration. It's consistent, I'll give it that, consistently optimistic about traffic patterns. Great for HOS planning. Terrible for explaining to customers why their delivery is running 3 hours late because of unexpected delays that every local radio station has been talking about for weeks. Trucker Path's real-world reality. Google Maps brings live traffic data that actually reflects the hellscape that is I-95 during rush hour. Combined with Trucker Path's truck routing, you get ETAs that won't make you look like you're reading tea leaves. It's the difference between "we'll be there around 2 p.m. and we'll be there around 2 p.m., unless that accident near mile marker 47 is still blocking 2 lanes, in which case make it 4 p.m. and have the coffee ready. Winner: Trucker Path plus Google Maps. Because customers appreciate honesty, even when the honest answer is traffic sucks and we're all just doing our best here. Time to talk about everyone's favorite topic: money or the lack thereof. PC Miler's investment philosophy. PC Miler costs more than a decent used pickup truck and requires a subscription that renews with the enthusiasm of a gym membership you can't cancel. For independent dispatchers and small fleets, it's like buying a Lamborghini to haul hay. Sure, it's impressive, but do you really need all that horsepower to get groceries? Trucker Path's budget-friendly approach. Trucker Path operates on a freemium model, which in dispatcher terms means free enough to try, affordable enough to keep. Google Maps costs exactly nothing unless you count the data charges from drivers using it to stream YouTube videos of cats. The premium features are reasonably priced, unlike some software that charges you extra for the privilege of customer support that actually speaks English. Winner, Trucker Path Plus. Google Maps. Because not everyone has venture capital funding and a money tree in their backyard. Here's where things get as complicated as explaining hours of service to a new driver. PC Miler's corporate connections. PC Miler integrates with TMS systems like it was born for it, which it basically was. It's the industry standard for automated mileage, billing, and driver pay calculations. Your IT department loves it because it plays nice with other enterprise software. It's like having a Swiss Army knife, if Swiss Army knives cost $10,000 and required annual maintenance contracts. Trucker Path's emerging game. Trucker Path is working on TMS integration like it's cramming for finals. Lots of progress, but still catching up to the established player. Many operations still use it as a supplementary tool, which is code for open it in another tab and Alt plus tab like your life depends on it. Winner, PC Miller. Because sometimes being the incumbent has its advantages, even if those advantages come with a price tag that makes your CFO weep. The daily grind. Which software makes you want to throw your computer out the window less often? PC Miler's learning curve. PC Miler has a user interface designed by engineers for engineers with all the aesthetic appeal of a DOS prompt. It's functional the way a socket wrench is functional. It gets the job done, but don't expect it to spark joy. Training new dispatchers on PC Miler is like teaching someone to drive a stick shift in downtown San Francisco during an earthquake. Trucker Path's modern appeal? Trucker Path and Google Maps? Your grandmother could figure them out. The interfaces are intuitive enough that even your most tech-challenged driver can navigate without calling you every 5 minutes asking how to zoom out. It's the difference between operating a space shuttle and using a smartphone. Both can get you where you're going, but one doesn't require a PhD in computer science. Winner, Trucker Path, plus Google Maps. Because life's too short to spend it reading user manuals. Here's the brutal truth that nobody in software sales wants to admit. Choose PC Miler. If you're running a large fleet with deep pockets and an integrated TMS compliance and industry standard billing are non-negotiable. Your budget meetings sound like discussions about yacht purchases. Choose Trucker Path. Plus, Google Maps. If you're an independent dispatcher or small fleet counting every penny. Real-time data and user-friendly interfaces matter more than legacy integration. You prefer solutions that don't require a second mortgage. But here's what the smart dispatchers figured out years ago. Why choose sides when you can have both? Use PC Miler for the official stuff, planning, mileage calculations, and keeping the accountants happy. Use Trucker Path plus Google Maps for the real-world stuff, checking live conditions, finding services, and actually helping drivers navigate the chaos of modern freight. It's like having both a luxury sedan and a pickup truck. Different tools for different jobs, and sometimes you need both to get through the day. Look, at the end of the day, both tools will help you move freight from point A to point B without losing your sanity, completely. The best choice depends on your operation, your budget, and how much you enjoy explaining software costs to owners who remember when dispatching involved nothing more than a CB radio and a prayer. PC Miler is the reliable workhorse that's been getting the job done since before smartphones existed. Trucker Path plus Google Maps is the scrappy newcomer that actually understands what modern dispatching looks like. Choose the one that helps you sleep better at night, or use both and sleep even better knowing you've got all your bases covered. That's all for today's showdown. Hit that like button if this saved you from making an expensive mistake, subscribe if you want more dispatcher real talk, and drop a comment letting me know which team you're on. And remember, we're all just trying to keep the wheels turning and the freight moving. Some days the software helps, some days it doesn't, but we keep trucking anyway. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button. Check our playlist with have tons of more valuable presentations just like this one. Until next time, keep those drivers safe and those customers happy. This is your dispatcher signing off.